citizen. I've traveled to over 35 countries, but still for some reason I developed an irrational fear of flying in the last 2 months. I'm still trying to get over that. Another random little tidbit is that I caught them all. I collected all 150 Pokemon cards. All of them! Including the Mew that came in the Pokemon 2000 DVD and the hologram Charizard. I thought by today, I'd be the richest person on earth. I swore. I was so convinced.
So, in this room right now, there is a lot of nerd power. My nerd credentials are much higher because I got a very early start on my nerd career. When I was 12, as some of you know, I created a website called MuggleNet.com. MuggleNet is the most visited Harry Potter website in the entire world. And so a fact about me is that back in May of 2006, it was 8 o'clock in the morning and I was asleep, and my dad came bursting in my room with a phone in his hand and a panicked look on his face, and he said, "Emerson, it's Joe." And I was like, I just woken up, so I sounded like Barry White. I was like, why is some guy named Joe calling me at 8 o'clock in the morning? So he hands me the phone, and I'm like, hello? And I hear this very clipped British accent on the other end of the line. Hello, Emerson, this is Joe. Okay. Hey, what's up? How are you, Joe? J.K. Rowling. Joe Rowling. That's what we call her. Joe Rowling. That's her name. So anyway, the reason she was calling was not to ask about how the weather was in LaPorte, Indiana, or inquire as to how I'd been. She wanted to know if I'd be interested in coming to her house in Scotland and interviewing her on the day of the release of the 6th book. Interested. I played it cool. I said, Joe, let me check my schedule. Maybe I can fit you in. You know, talk to my secretary. I was actually, you know, a lot of people say I'm the happiest person in the entire world. In that moment, I was actually the happiest person in the entire world. As any Harry Potter fan can probably attest, that would be a dream, a fantasy, unlike any other.